Good morning, everyone. You join us for this match between Mumbai and Odisha. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and early on might benefit batting. It's a tough call and will really depend on the lineup and if there are spinners to call upon. And as far as the weather goes, a beautiful day for cricket. You'll certainly need your sunnies.
Nice information there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The away side win the toss and they'll have a bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between Mumbai and Odisha. The opening batsmen are making their way out onto the ground.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wait on!
Doesn't beat the infield. There's a run here, surely.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Waiting!
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
The over ends with no change to the scoring. After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Solid defence, very compact.
Surely that's got to be called a wide, is completely out of reach.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth...
Wait on it.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Going with the spinner.
Quick onto that in the infield.
That was a good slower ball. Milne picked it up well but was unable to do much with it.
Waiting. Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keepers.
A couple on offer here.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and...
Wait on it.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keepers end.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Keepers.
Good return, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keepers.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keepers in.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. Negated the spin well there and got nicely on top of the bounce.
Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Got right in behind it.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers in.
A miserly over is completed, just 1 off it. Going with spin now.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
Yes, nice bowling.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Decide against the second. Way too late. I think that'd have been well.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper!
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Keeper!
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait on it. Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowlers!
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Se-
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper!
The batsman brings up their half-century.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
They'll get at least 1. Couldn't get it through the field. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Just threw the shot too early.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Great
Yep.
shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Super piece of timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Keepers!
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Waiting.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait on it. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Yep.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Couldn't have hit that any better.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
22 runs. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Keeper.
Takes him into the 90s, and they may well be looking to get to 3 figures in 2 balls the way they're going.
Perfect technique and placement.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Bowler.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The batsman brings up their century.
That's a brilliant knock, fully deserved century. It's not been fun for any of the bowlers out there. Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all.